Today, we delve into the controversial viewpoints of Dr. Yaakov Bergman from the Hebrew University, who made headlines in January 2010 with his assertion that not everyone needs to be an academic. His opinions, published in The Marker among others, challenge the prevailing notion that higher academic education is indispensable for personal and national development. Dr. Bergman points out that Israel ranks second in the OECD for the percentage of 25-34-year-olds with tertiary education at 35%, compared to Germany's 15%. Yet, Germany doesn't seem to suffer from this lower rate economically or culturally, suggesting that perhaps less might be more when it comes to academic proliferation. The discussion then pivots to the argument that a significant part of acquiring higher education does not enhance the skills of its recipients, but serves as an expensive signaling mechanism of their abilities. Bergman proposes a much cheaper examination mechanism that could efficiently differentiate between more and less talented individuals for employers, without the need for several years of unproductive academic engagement. Moreover, Bergman criticizes the unique structure of higher education governance in Israel, where it's largely managed by the academic staff themselves, a situation he deems anti-democratic and inefficient. He compares this unfavorably to other countries where higher education is accountable to parliament and, by extension, the public. We also explore the issue of universities accepting more students than their quotas allow. While this brings in more tuition fees, it results in penalties from the government and, critically, a lower quality of education for students. Highlighting the historical perspective, Bergman mentions the observation by sociologist and science historian Derek de Sola Price in 1967 that Israel was spending excessively on science, producing an unsustainable number of scientists relative to its output. The episode further discusses the motivations behind research in Israeli universities, emphasizing the pursuit of prestigious publications over locally relevant studies. This leads to scenarios where public funds are spent on seemingly esoteric research projects, from creating machines that mimic one's grandmother to physicists working on time machines, while more pressing issues like environmental health research remain underfunded. Dr. Bergman's long-standing battle against the academization of education, his critique of the academic travel and conference culture, and the systemic issues within the Israeli academic system are laid bare. Despite the clear problems and potential solutions, the overarching challenge remains the defense of academic freedom, which Bergman argues is often a guise for personal interest within the academic staff. This episode of Faith in the Age of Knowledge exposes the complexities of the academic system in Israel, questioning the balance between academic freedom, public accountability, and the true value of higher education in the age of knowledge. Join us as we explore whether the current academic paradigm serves the interests of society, or if it's time to rethink and reformulate our approach to education and research.